How's it going, guys? It's Cam here. I wanted to say a thank you to all of you for helping me hit 2,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Thank you for subscribing and liking my videos on the channel. It truly means a lot to me. All of that aside though, we have a couple things to talk about. I know in one of my more recent videos, I was telling you guys how I was gonna update you on the Mustang. Well, we have an update, and more specifically, that update is on my ProCharger Supercharger. And looks like we're continuing on that path of me not having the greatest luck in the world. But that's all right. So earlier this week, I believe it was on Tuesday, the shop got back to me. They sent me an email. Actually, they sent it to me at like 5:30 in the morning. I was just waking up at like 6 o'clock to go to the gym real quick. So I had to open it. Anyways, I opened the email. I'm a little nervous because I don't know how much it's gonna cost, right? I'm just waking up too. So I'm scrolling through it for like a couple minutes. Like I'm confused. I'm like, where's the price breakdown? Like how much am I gonna have to pay for this thing? That's when I came to the realization that, I'm paraphrasing here, that the supercharger was run without oil until utter destruction. So that means the supercharger cannot be fixed. They can't fix it. It's been absolutely decimated.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
So it's taken me a couple days to think about it and what I'm gonna do with the supercharger and the car moving forward here. I still haven't come up with any solution really. But as of right now, the shop's gonna buy the supercharger back for me. The only thing good about the supercharger is the front cover. So that's all they're gonna be able to credit me for, which isn't much. So that means going forward, we have a couple options with this car. And really, the only two options that I have are to either buy a brand new head unit, which they run about $3,000, which I wouldn't be too thrilled at spending, especially when I already bought one. I don't want to necessarily buy another one. That blows. My other option is taking another completely different route with the car, which would involve first removing all of my supercharger kit, the rest of it. All the piping, brackets, the hoses, the lines. Yeah, and then I would basically be going back to naturally aspirated. Saying those words hurts my heart a little bit. Definitely, because I really enjoyed the car while it was supercharged. It was supercharged for about a year. Really, I only drove it for maybe 4 months out of the year because it was broken all the time. So there's that. So all that being said, it's really making me think about a lot of things here regarding the car in general. But we're not going to make any major decisions with the car until we get it back to NA. Which is going to include me buying a new cold air intake for it. I'll need that. And then I will also need new spark plugs as well. And then I will also need a new tune. Now, if you didn't know, the car's currently got 47-pound injectors and a Walboro 400 liter per hour fuel pump. Now, I do have my old tunes when I was NA. However, unfortunately, it doesn't really work like that. I can't just switch back to my old tune because I have a bigger fuel system. I run very, very rich. So what I'll also need again is another tune. So spark plugs, new cold air intake, tune, and I'm sure that it's gonna take a couple other little things as well too to get it running again. So with all of that aside, I bet you guys are wondering a little bit what I'm gonna do with the rest of the kit. So the rest of my supercharger kit, obviously not including my broken head unit, it will be up for sale soon. That includes the intercooler pipes, all the brackets, the hoses, all that good stuff, including my blow-off valve. I'll also throw that in there. I don't know if I'm going to include the mass airflow sensor yet. I may or may not need that. I'm also not going to include the injectors because I'm just going to keep those. So I'll get that priced out here real soon. I'll probably end up posting that on my Instagram or something regarding how much I'm going to ask for the rest of that kit if you are interested. Basically what you would need after the rest of all that kit, if you did buy it from me, is just a new head unit. So it would cost whatever the new head unit costs plus the rest of the supercharger kit to supercharge your own 4.6 Mustang. I'm actually going to get started on disassembly of the car's supercharger system this weekend, at least partially. I doubt I'll get it all off and stuff. But I'll make sure to document some of that, make it a video, and show you some interesting content. Plus, if you watch me take it off in reverse, it might actually help you a little bit with the install. So there's that as well. But don't be discouraged. This is content that I can use, thankfully, since it's basically what us car YouTubers do, is make content on our stuff breaking or installing or fixing and all that good stuff. For the rest of the video, I thought I'd pay a little tribute to the time this car spent boosted, and all of the good noises and all of the good things that it did do while it was supercharged. People hate me in drive-thrus because they can't hear if they're in front of me and if they're behind me. I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. She's yelling. Yo guys, first ever cold start with boost.